I don't either, but it's crazy. Coming right at the ring, charging a Tony P calling for the belt. AJP fighting back and forth with Bobby Rossi. He said right off the rip, a new member of the King's Guard.
That's what I could have sworn I heard. I know my hearing isn't quite as what it used to be. Nonetheless, AJP has certainly had plenty of encounters with the Monarchy, with all members of the King's Guard. I would imagine this guy Medina is not going to be given any sort of credence, if you will.
Starting to show off hot right now. AJP has the upper advantage against Medina. But I'm curious, later on tonight action, BMT in our main event taking on Jason Blade. Ariel has Coach Will. Obviously the King's Guard taking on the unit. If he's saying he has bigger fish to fry, what else is there?
I'm guessing here, but I would imagine, seeing as how the King's Guard came into this as a trio, that they are invoking a little bit of the Freebird clause, if you will. They tell me so little nowadays, honestly. I don't know. I'm left to guess, but I feel as though this guy Medina he's got the, not beginner's luck, but think about it. If you're in fight camp and you know you're going to be going up against a certain opponent, you're training for that opponent. Right now, this is a completely blank slate.
And you could train for an opponent all you want, but when it comes to somewhere like RWA, there are a few names that you don't want right off the rip. And AJP, he's done it all. He's a name you don't want either.
100%. But I don't know what this guy Medina brings to the table. I would imagine AJP knows just as little as I do.
Charging Medina. Medina going to the inside. He thinks he has it all. And AJP with the receipt.
He's got a face full of boot is what he's got. He's charging up. He hits himself off the ropes. Beautiful daredevil dive over the middle rope. Fantastically done. AJP with some kamikaze-style offense early on in this matchup.
Absolute stacked card later today. The Uncut Gems taking on Above All. Jermaine Marbury taking on Patrick Saint. Antonio Atom against John Steele. Bobby Rossi. We're match one in, and things have already changed. I'm excited. We're going to get a trick and a treat. Speaking of, the Trick or Treat Battle Royal comes later tonight.
Folks, we have got a lot of action on tap for you. It is ever so dynamic here at the RWA. We've got a cover here, too. And I feel the need to note here that Johnny Medina got the first pinfall of the matchup. Now, AJP has certainly been the more active, but it seems as if his hubris is working against him. Medina has certainly reined him in, and now he's isolated him. Nothing very technical about asphyxiating your opponent over the middle and bottom ropes. Oh! Very vile introduction to the RWA faithful by Johnny Medina. And if he's going to be consorting with the likes of the Monarchy and the King's Guard, I can't say I'm surprised.
Talking about BMT and Ariel, Bobby Ross, and curious for you, what do you think stands out about Medina? We don't know much about him. Maybe it's the aggressiveness he shows?
100% aggression. 100% aggression. If you look at this shirt, it actually has AJP's likeness on it. Medina has been watching from the shadows. This guy has had his eye on the prize. That's what stands out to me. He knows AJP's moveset, and he is working against it. Cover, deep stack, double leg deep stack. This Medina is not coming in from out of nowhere. He has been watching intently.
RWA faithful getting behind the entitled one right now as he starts to fight back slowly but surely, but Medina preventing it. Big knee keeping him down.
AJP fighting a different fight than normal. Look at this counter. Well executed. Just a 2 count on the sunset flip. Eats a nasty clothesline in the process. Another thing that stands out to me about this Medina fellow is he's a lot more of a brawler. If you notice, AJP's got a bit of a technical prowess. He's got a mixed bag of offense, whereas this Medina, there's no frills to it. It's just brutal beatdown. That's what I'm seeing from this guy. Sheer aggression.
He has had AJP's number this whole match. I give credit immediately following the pinfall, huge clothesline and keeping AJP down. but he needs to find a different way because as you see, there's still breathing room for AJP right now. And slowly but surely, especially with the RWA behind him, he gets fired up more than ever here.
100%. Let's not forget about the fact that as soon as you can see AJP find himself in a precarious situation, you're also just as quick to see him turn things around as we are witnessing as we speak. This man's gumption and the ability to recover is unlike many others. Look at this. Poetry in motion. Ooh. Check your cerebellum there, Medina.
Calling a shot of his own right now, AJP. Huge DDT keeping him down. Trying to go for the cover, but AJP feeling this one just as much. And Medina kicks out.
First pinfall of the matchup for the entitled one. The prodigal son of the RWA here. Certainly feeling a few bumps and bruises along the way, but I would imagine he's starting to formulate some sort of a strategy here. You know the crowd's behind you, kid.
Coming off a huge win last month against the showman, Nick Marchand, and seeing how he can capitalize here. Can he do it back-to-back? Kick to the midsection.
Looks like he wants to brace him up on his shoulders, but Medina's just got too heavy of an upper body. Elects for a sleeper hold. Gets thrown ass over tea kettle in the process. Back up on the shoulders of AJP. Beautifully done. Cover here. 2, 3.
The winner of this match, AJP.
Huge win here for AJ.